So I've got 3 children, 2 of whom are really good eaters and one who's a little bit more fussy. And what I've found with both of those different eating types is that just that exposure to the food on a more regular basis and being hands-on and involved really makes them more interested in trying a wide variety of food. So by cutting it up, by smelling it and combining it all together, it really makes them more willing to try that broader variety that maybe they wouldn't normally eat.
Joanne Boskill is a mum and founder of the Get Kids Cooking food education program. She's working with food educator Holly Bowl to get children in the kitchen after US research found kids made healthier food choices if they're involved in cooking.
We want them to get involved and prepare what goes in their food and teach them to love their vegetables and fruits and not hide them in their foods. So we find that children are more likely to eat what they have prepared themselves.
The review from the Minneapolis Heart Foundation looked at 8 studies of 5 to 12-year-olds and found kids ate more fruits and vegetables and were more likely to taste new foods when involved in cooking programs. But kids can learn about healthy eating habits without attending formal cooking classes.
You can have a baby propped up on a high chair or at the table and be counting with them and talking about peas and talking about bees and talking about butterflies and singing songs. And then, of course, by the time, perhaps in year 3 and 4, 5 and 6, when their motor skills are pretty good, that's when you'd start introducing cooking skills as we would know them.
Parents should simplify and repeat informal lessons about food and nutrition at home to ensure young kids aren't overwhelmed with information.
And they are confused because they don't get the nutrition messages frequently enough. We need to have a consistent message, and the best thing is to stick to the basics, to talk about fruits and vegetables, meat, fish, chicken, eggs, basic foods, and look at them in that way instead of talking about complicated food items such as smoothies or things that, they may not really see what the basic ingredients are made of.
Although some parents may already have kids helping in the kitchen, few children have the opportunity to learn about everyday meals or healthy dishes.
So they're cooking the cupcakes, they're decorating biscuits and doing those fun things that children are really excited about cooking. So they're already making all of that. I'm making things like sushis and mild curries and couscouses, risottos, things that children still love eating, and in fact they're getting just as much pleasure out of cooking once they've given it a go.
For parents who aren't confident in the kitchen, it's good news that you don't have to be a great cook to teach your kids healthy food habits for life.
I think just starting out with some of the basics and letting your children do it instead of hovering over them and helping them and assisting them, being that helicopter parent who pretty much does it for them. Just step back and let them have a little bit of a go.
Charmaine Wong, Baby Steps Australia.